Welcome to this beautiful day. I hope you're all ready to get moving and grooving. So we'll start off in Virasana on your shins. So take a little moment to get settled. If you want to sit on a block, then that can be handy. Can make it a little bit easier for you. And if you're right, just sat on your heels for a moment, then you don't need to use the block. You can rest your hands on your thighs. Get yourself comfortable within your space, within the environment. And when you're ready, just let your eyes close down. Just taking this beginning bit to let go of all the things that you have to do today. And setting an intention just to move with your breath, move with your body, and try and stay in this moment. Just let the breath flow in and out through your nose. We'll take a big breath in all together. Let's open your mouth and exhale, force it out. Again, long, big breath in. And open mouth, exhale, let it out. Last time, filling yourself up. Let's open your mouth and exhale, let it out. So we take the first two fingers and press them into the center of the forehead. You can use your thumb and your fourth finger to alternate through the nostrils, but we're going to do it in a circle. So block off your right nostril and inhale through the left. Then block off your left and exhale through the right. Block off the right and inhale through the left. And then block off the left, exhale through the right. Block off the right, inhale through the left. And blocking off the left, exhale through the right. Block off the right, inhale through the left. And then block off the left, exhale through the right. So taking it the other way now, inhale through the right. Block off the right, exhale through the left. Block off the left, inhale through the right. And block off the right, exhale through the left. Block off the left, inhale through the right. And blocking off the right, exhale through the left. You can release the hands. Inhale through both nostrils. As open your mouth and exhale, let it out. Just take a moment to breathe normally, naturally. Hopefully you feel a little bit more within yourself. A little bit more ready for whatever's ahead. So you can press your palms together and then rub them together as fast as you can, keeping your eyes shut. You want to feel a little bit of heat in the palm of your hands. And rest the palms of the hands over your eyes, as shielding out the light. So enjoy that little bit of space and dark peace behind the eyes. And reaffirming that intention to stay in this moment, to give yourself this time to get stronger, ready for the day. Now start to wipe the eyes and the face awake. Welcome to the practice. So you can come into a wide leg child's pose straight away. Big toes touching, knees open wide, and take the arms all the way out in front. So as much as this is an opportunity for you to stretch the hips, the feet and the legs, the more you can reach your arms forwards, the more you can stretch out the chest, the back. Lengthening the arms, so feeling the stretch from the fingertips to the elbows, to the shoulder blades. And then try pushing the hands into the floor to push your hips into your heels. Feel that lovely long extension there. Now take a twist right arm underneath you towards the left side, left fingers to the top of the mat. And then you can take the left hand around your back, snuggle the fingers around the thigh and open up that top shoulder. Take a big breath in, and a long breath out. Release, extend your left arm out, and then we change sides. The left arm underneath your body to the right. Reach the right fingers to the top of the mat. Imagine you do a big yawn here in this shape, and how would that feel? That expansion into the twist. You take the right arm around your back, snuggle the fingers around the thigh. Maybe you hold on to the top of your pajamas, your leggings. And then release, take the arms all the way back out in front. Last time here, just reaching the hands as far forwards as you can, getting that lovely stretch. And then walking the hands back to the knees. Yes, bring your knees together for a minute, come up onto your knees, tuck your toes under, and then roll back onto your feet. Now we're going to open up those knees nice and wide. That's it. Just walk the hands forwards, relax the tummy, the head, the chest down. All this beginning bit, just warming you up, preparing you ready for the class ahead. Walk your hands back towards your knees and then open your feet a little bit wider. Come into Malasana, a bit of a shocker maybe so early on in the class. See how it feels. You could put blocks underneath your heels if it's really awkward for you or at this time. And press your palms together, lift your chest up. Okay, breathe into whatever you're feeling. Nice long deep breaths in. Long breaths out. You bring your hands into fists, the knuckles pressing together, and kind of move them up and down. So as you move through a certain point, that will push the knees open. Feels quite nice. And then reaching the arms forwards, you're going to start to come onto the toes of your right foot and lower your right knee to the floor. Your right hip is on the heel. And then come back. Okay, so same thing, come up onto the toes of the left foot. Keep the left hip on the left heel and lower the left knee to the floor. And bring it back. And then you can just sway from side to side there with that. Getting into your mobility a little bit. Use your hands on the floor if you need to, if you need a bit more support. Otherwise, just seeing how you can make that nice and smooth. Waking up your feet. Maybe the knees don't touch the floor, yeah? So see where you can get to. Last few. The only place we can go after here is a forward fold. So take your hands to the floor, lift the hips up. Oh, good morning, hamstrings. And heel toe the feet to the center. Bend your knees a lot, let your belly relax over your thighs, let your head relax, and you can hold on to opposite elbows. Take a few breaths there, maybe just in stillness for now. Acknowledging the stiffness, acknowledging where you're at right now. And just letting the breath flow through. And take one more breath.
Now releasing the hands, start to roll your way up. Last thing to come up is the head. We'll take the hands behind, knees bent, thighs forwards, and then just peel the chest back. Doesn't need to be a big thing right now. And then hinge from the hips and fold forwards. All right, walk your hands all the way to the front of the mat. Find your first plank pose, and then lower the knees to the floor. We've got 5 little tricep dips. The elbows brush the rib cage and then push right back up. So 1, 2, make sure you're using the strength equally through both shoulders. 3, 4, last time, and 5. Good, tuck your toes and lift your knees off the floor. Now try 1 full vinyasa. Elbows brush the rib cage, try and hover off the floor. Lift the shoulders up and back. You can rest the thighs on the floor. Get a little bit of an upward dog, working your way slowly into it. And then taking it up and back into your first downward facing dog. So you can paddle your heels and just see where your body's at today. We're going to create a little ladder flow to move through the practice today. So getting to a pose and then spending a bit of time in the pose and then moving on and adding on. So let's get started. Lift the right leg up to the sky. Bend the knees, squeeze the heel into the bum and open up the hip. Bring your right foot in between your hands next to your right thumb. Come up into a high lunge. Good. Once you get there, you can bring your hands down and then take them behind you. Interlace the fingers and draw your shoulders back. Okay, hold it there. You might want to close your eyes if you could do that. Take a long, deep breath in, tucking the tail as much as you can. Feel the stretch through the front of the left thigh. And then exhale, release. Take the hands down, either side, front foot. Okay, front foot to the back. And the elbows brush the rib cage as you hover down. Maybe you drop your knees. Come into your cobra, upward facing dog. And then take it back, downward facing dog. Breath in. Once you get there, try and lift the sit bones up. And long breath in. As you breathe in, lift the left leg to the sky. Bend the knee and open up the hip. Bring your left foot next to your left thumb. Come through into that high lunge. Lift the arms up. Get the tuck of the tail. Straighten into the back leg. Good. Take your hands behind you. Interlace. Draw the shoulders back. Open up the chest. Now if you've got your balance, try closing your eyes. And then breathe into it. How does the stretch through the front of the right thigh, right hip feel? Good. Lowering the hands either side, front foot. Take the front foot to the back, and again, your vinyasa. Drop your knees if you need to. Slowly make your way into upward dog. Take it up and back into downward facing dog. Big breath in. Lift those sit bones up as you breathe out. Inhale, lift the right leg up to the sky. Bend the knees, squeeze the heel, open up. Right foot inside right thumb. So we'll flow through our high lunge now, and then straight into your warrior two. Adjust your front foot, find that reach through the fingers. Good, now once you're there, take the hands behind you, draw the shoulders back and push the hands down. You can have your gaze to the left or over your right shoulder. Breathing in, squeeze your feet towards each other. Breathing out, notice the difference in each hip. Good, one more breath. As you exhale, release the hands. Take your right hand down, touch the floor. Big circle, left arm up and over. And then front foot to the back. Vinyasa, your way. Dropping your knees if you need to. Meet me in downward facing dog. Big breath in once you get there. Lift those sit bones up. Long breath out. Inhale, lift the left leg up. Bend the knee, squeeze the heel to the bum. Left foot next to left thumb. Come straight through into your high lunge. And then into your warrior two. Adjust your left foot towards the right side. Reach through the fingers. Here, take the hands behind, interlace, draw your shoulders back. Now you can have your gaze to the right or over your left shoulder. Close your eyes, squeeze your feet towards each other. Breathe in. Breathe out. Okay, with the eyes closed, really journey within your body. How's that left hip? Can you open up that right hip? One more breath. And then release the hands, reach the fingers away. Left hand comes down, big circle, right arm comes over. Front foot to the back. Drop your knees if you're getting tired. Elbows brush rib cage, exhale. Inhale, cobra, up dog. Exhale, take it back, downward facing dog. Take a big breath in. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. How's everything feeling so far? Let's keep it moving. Right leg lifts up. Bend the knee and open up the hip. Right foot next to right thumb, flowing through. Come up into your high lunge. And then drop the back heel, 45. Adjust your front foot, reach through the fingers. Good, so you're going to take the hands behind you, interlace, draw the shoulders back. And then leaning back, reach the hands towards the front. Hold it there, big breath in. As you breathe out, straighten your front leg, and then push your hips towards the back of the mat. Reach your right fingers towards the floor, left fingers to the sky. Now you can have your right hand resting on your shin. You could have the right hand on the floor, just on the fingertips. Wherever you are, try and get longer through the spine. Squeeze your legs towards each other. Hold it. Breathing in. Breathing out. Can you feel the right thigh and the right hip? Left hip opening. One more breath. Inhale. Good. As you exhale, look down. Rebend the front leg. Come back, warrior two. Right hand comes down, touch the floor. Big circle, left arm up and over. Front foot to the back. Your vinyasa. Chaturanga down. Come into your upward dog. Downward facing dog. Breath in, notice how one side feels. And open mouth, exhale, let it go. Inhale, lift the left leg up to the sky. Bend the knee, squeeze the heel in. Left foot's going to land next to your left thumb. Stay with it. Yeah, keep moving, keep adding on. Come up into your high lunge. Drop the back heel, come into your warrior two, reach the fingers away. Well done, take the hands behind you, draw your shoulders back. And then leaning back, reach the hands towards the front. You might feel a little bit restricted. Just see where you can get to. Breathing in. Breathing out, straighten the front leg, start to push the back hip away. Lower the left rib cage towards the left thigh. Left hand to the shin, right arm to the sky, or left hand onto the floor. Or hovering off the floor. Where would you like to go here? Where is your triangle pose today? Squeeze your feet towards each other. Try and draw your chest towards the right. Inhale. Exhale. And be here for one more breath. That's it, good. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze everything towards each other. And then looking down, rebend the left leg, come back, warrior two. Left hand touches the floor, big circle, right hand comes down, front foot to the back. Refine this chaturanga now. Push the head forwards, push the heels back. Elbows brushed by the rib cage. Come through into that cobra up dog and back into your downward facing dog. Once you get there, bend those knees, send the sit bones up. Inhale. And exhale. Yeah, how is everything settling in? Let's keep moving. Lift the right leg up. Bend the knees, squeeze the heel in. Right foot next to right thumb. So we're flowing through. Come up into your high lunge. Lift your arms up.
Good. Drop the back heel, 45. Adjust this front foot towards the left. Find warrior two. Take the hands behind, interlace, draw the shoulders back. Lean towards the back as you draw the arms to the front. Breathe in. We're going to straighten the front leg as you breathe out. Push the back hip away and start to bring your right rib cage over your right thigh. Maybe you can lift your arms up towards the sky here, holding on. And then come into your triangle pose. Maybe hover that right hand in front of the right ankle if you can get that low. If not, hand on your shin. Hold it there, one more breath. You're going to look down, bend your front knee, come back, warrior two. And now two options, forearm thigh or right hand inside right foot. But wherever you are, left arm up and over your head. Feel that beautiful extension and squeeze those feet towards each other. That's it, good, hold it there. Breathe in. And breathe out to twist. Yeah, well, it's not so much twisting, but that right rib cage towards the left. One more breath. Legs strong, hold it there. Good, lower the left hand to the floor. Right hand goes over to the right, front foot to the back. Your vinyasa. Exhale, head forwards, heels back, elbows brush. Come through cobra, up dog, and then into that downward facing dog. How's one side feel compared to the other? Definitely need to do the other side here. Big breath in. Long breath out, send those sit bones up. Swing the left leg up to the sky as you breathe in. Bend the knee and open up the hip. Left foot lands inside left thumb. Get into the deepest high lunge that you can get into. As your body's warm, you're ready. Flowing through, drop the back heel, open up into your warrior two. Reach the fingers apart. Take the hands behind, interlace, draw your shoulders back. Lean back as you draw the hands towards the front of the mat. Straighten the front leg, push the back hip away. Try to bring your hands towards the sky now, towards the back of the mat, as you take your right rib cage, left rib cage to the right. And then you can release the hands. Maybe hover the hand in front of your ankle as the right arm goes to the sky. All options. Breathing in. And then breathing out, bend your front knee, come back into warrior two. Left forearm onto thigh, or right hand inside right foot. Right arm up and over your head. Have a little look at your left fingers. Are they going white, like the knuckles? If they are, try and put less weight onto that left hand. Try and look up towards the sky, think left rib cage towards the right. Hold it there and breathe into it. Nice, can you breathe even deeper? Can you sink even deeper? And then when you're ready, looking down, right hand comes down, left hand over to the left, front foot to the back. Control this chaturanga now. Now you're nice and warm. Head forwards, heels back, elbows bend. Coming through. Lift your chest up. And then take it back. Downward facing dog. Breathe in, fill yourself up. Breathe out, lift the sit bones up. We can keep flowing, guys. Let's go. Right leg lifts up. Bend the knee and open up the hip. Right foot next to right thumb. You know all this bit now. Come right through into high lunge. Good. Drop the back heel. Find warrior two. Get right into it. Take the hands behind. Interlace, draw the shoulders back. Lean back. Try and draw the hands towards the front of the mat. Chin towards the right shoulder. Straighten the front leg, push the back hip away, bring your right rib cage over your right thigh, hands towards the sky, and then into your warrior triangle pose. Find where you're happy to be, inhale. As you exhale, look down and rebend the front leg, come back warrior two, right forearm thigh or right hand inside right foot. You choose. Left arm up and over your head wherever you are, breathe in. As you breathe out, lower your left hand down,
Take your right hand over to the right, pick your back heel up, and walk your right foot over to the right hand. You're going to step your left foot in just one step, and then try and have the left toes on a slight diagonal. Right toes facing forwards. Make sure you're not on a tightrope. You can have your hands on a block here. Then breathe in, try and draw your chest forwards. And then breathe out and fold over your right leg. Yes. Do what you need to do here. If you need a little bend in that right leg, it's fine. Can the left hip come forwards more? As you inhale, can you draw your chest forwards more? As you exhale, can you fold over that left leg? The right leg, sorry. One last breath. Beautiful. Rebend into the right leg. Send your left leg to the back of the mat. Front foot to the back, find plank. Your vinyasa. So try and make the breath the most important part here now. Exhale as the elbows bend. Inhale as you come up. Exhale as you take it back. Breathe in fully. Exhale fully. Good. All right, let's go the other side. Left leg is up. Enjoy the moments of flow. Heel to bum, open up. Left foot inside left thumb. Come up into that high lunge. From your high lunge, come into your warrior two. Take your hands behind, interlace, draw the shoulders back. Leaning back, draw the hands towards the front of the mat. Straighten the front leg, push the hip away, draw your body over the left leg, hands towards the back of the mat. Come into your triangle pose. Right fingers to the sky, left rib cage to the right. Looking down, rebend your front leg. Are you still breathing? Left forearm thigh or right hand, left hand inside left ankle. Right arm up and overhead. How does this shape feel? Breathe in. As you breathe out, lower your right hand down. Left hand over to the left. Pick the back heel up. Walk your left foot to the left hand. Step your right foot in. Right toe slightly turned out. Don't be right behind your left foot. Just be to the side of it. Front toes facing forwards. Hands can be on your block. Inhale, draw the head, chest forwards. Exhale and fold over the left leg. So take a bit of time here. Find the stillness. The only movement is the breath. And that inhale might cause you to try and lengthen the spine. And the exhale help you to fold over the left leg without taking weight off your right foot. One more breath. Can the right hip hook forwards as your left hip hooks back? Lovely. Start to rebend into the left leg. Slide your right leg back. Front foot comes to the back. Let's take this chaturanga for 5 counts. You can drop your knees, lower down for 5, 4, 3. Try and keep the thighs off the floor. 2, 1. Come through cobra, up dog. And then back into downward facing dog. Hold it there, big breath in. Open mouth and exhale, let it go. Imagine you're letting go of any tiredness, any stress. So you're free just to do one more round. Enjoy the flow and then enjoy the stillness. Inhale, right leg lifts up. Bend the knee, open up the hip. Now, you know where we're going, so make the most of each pose. Right foot next to right thumb. Straight up into that high lunge where you can feel the stretch through the left thigh. Drop the back heel, find warrior two, legs engaged, squeeze, right hamstring working, hands behind, interlace, draw the shoulders back, lean back, hands try and lift to the right. Let's straighten the front leg, push the back hip away, lay over your right leg, look up to the sky, hands come into your triangle shape. Where would they be? Maybe hand on your shin, inhale. Exhale, looking down, rebend the front leg. Right forearm thigh, right hand inside right foot, but wherever you are, left arm up and over your head. Right rib cage towards the left. One more breath. Left hand comes down, right hand over to the right, pick the heel up, walk your right foot over, and then bring your back foot in. Find where you can have both legs straight, but it's fine to have a little bend. Inhale, chest forwards. Exhale, squeeze the left hip forwards. Inhale, lift the head, chest up. Now you'll stand onto your right leg, walk your hands forwards, and lift your left leg up. Have that left leg in line with your hips if you can. Left hand can be on a block, can be on the floor, and then take your right arm out to the side and try and twist from your belly button and above. Don't let that left hip drop. Find the twist. Good. Make sure one hand's on the floor there or it's hovering. Nice cat. One more breath. Doesn't it feel great? Lower your right hand down. Take the left leg to the sky and the nose to the shin. See where you can get to. Lift that left leg up, up, up. And then lower your left foot next to your right with a sigh. Inhale, take a halfway lift and lengthen. Exhale, take the hands behind the calves. Draw yourself in, tummy, chest, and head. Good. Release the arms, start to roll your way up, pushing down to come up. Take your hands behind you, bend your knees, thighs forwards, peel your shoulders back. Is that feeling a little bit easier now? Lift it up and over to hinge from your hips, taking the hands to the floor. Inhale, take a halfway lift and lengthen. Exhale, bend your knees, plant your hands, step or float your feet back into plank. 5 counts to chaturanga elbows, brush the rib cage. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come through cobra, up dog. Nice guys. Take it up and back, downward facing dog. You got one more round. Inhale. Open mouth and exhale. As we flow through, find the deepest pose. Yeah, so each pose, find the deepest place. Left leg lifts up to the sky. Bend the knee, open up that hip. Left foot next to the left thumb. Right leg nice and far away. Arms up. Find the stretch through the front of the right hip. Drop the back heel, find warrior 2, adjust that front foot. Take the hands behind, draw your shoulders back. Lean back as you lift your arms up, they might not go so far. Straighten the front leg, push the back hip away, lay your left rib cage over your left leg. Take your gaze up to the sky and then take your arms into triangle pose. Maybe left hand's hovering. Inhale. As you exhale, look down, rebend the left leg, come back, warrior 2. Your 2 options, forearm thigh or left hand, try and hover it off the the floor as you take your right arm up and over your head. Breathe in. As you breathe out, lower your right hand down, left hand over to the left. Pick the back heel up, walk the left foot over. All right. Step your right foot in, toes slightly turned out, and have a look. Make sure the right foot isn't behind the left foot, it's to the side. Inhale, draw the head, chest forwards. Exhale, fold over the leg. Use blocks on your hands, under your hands if you need them. Inhale, lift the head, chest up. Walk your hands forwards, come onto your left leg, lift your right leg up. Yes, try and bring that right leg parallel to the floor, so just in line with your hips. As you exhale, you can stay here or take the right hand below your head, left arm out to the side, and then start to twist from the belly button and above. Hold it there, breathe into whatever you're feeling. See if you can stick it, keep staying here, staying in this moment. and the awkwardness of this moment. And then lower your left hand to the floor. Lift your right leg up to the sky, standing split, nose to shin. Try not to open up the hip. Yes, how high can that right leg go? And then lower your right foot next to the left. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. And then exhale, hands behind the calves. Draw yourself in. Take the weight into the toes. Imagine you're going to dive off the diving board. Releasing the hands, push down to roll up. Hands behind, knees bent, thighs forwards. Draw your shoulders back and see if you get that stretch of the chest. Lifting it up and over, hinge from your hips. Releasing the hands. Inhale, take that halfway lift and lengthen. It's your last vinyasa. Jump or step your feet back. Vinyasa for 5. Sorry, chaturanga for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come through. Cobra up dog. Yes, meet me. Downward facing dog. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, let it go. Lovely, guys. Lower the knees to the floor. Sit back into your heels. Have your knees together. Relax over your thighs. Forehead towards the floor. Check in. How's the heartbeat? How's the heart rate? How's your body? How's your mind? Did you drag yourself through that? Or did you flow through that with ease? Yeah. All is good. Whatever, however you got through that is good. Yeah. Whether you dragged yourself, whether you flew through it. It's all learning, yes. All accepting, acknowledging, being happy where you're at. So we'll come up onto all fours and bring your right knee to your right wrist, right foot to the left wrist. Pigeon pose. Take a twist, left arm underneath you towards the right. Side of the head to the floor. You could always have the block there to rest your head on if you would like. And take the right arm around your back. Maybe try and find your right toes to spin the right chest open. That's just an option. Yeah. You might be wondering where your right toes are. That's when it's handy if you've got someone watching you who can guide you to your toes. One more breath. Good. Lifting the gaze and then walking your hands back. Tucking your back toes. You're just going to slot your right foot next to your left thumb. Start to spin the chest towards the left. Come into Skandasana, bending onto your right leg. So you might be higher than me. Yeah, see where you feel good to go. You might have the heel down and the chest lifted. Maybe you can sink down. Yeah, you find where it feels good, where you get stretched through that left leg. We're swaying towards the back of the mat. Come into the Skandasana on that side, so your version might get a little bit higher. Yeah, see where it feels good. Where do you get the stretch? And then turn to the back of the mat. Sorry if that means you're turning away from the screen. It's okay, we're just coming into pigeon on the left side. Okay, so left knee to left wrist. You can keep that left heel close to the right hip so that when we come into the twist, the foot's not so far away. All right, so right arm underneath you towards the side, and then left arm up and over. You can always just keep the arms out in front. Once you get there though, wherever you're heading towards, think about the stillness, the quiet. One more breath. then release, bringing the left hand back in. Well done. Tuck your back toes under. Bring your left foot inside the right thumb. Turn the back heel down. Spin your chest towards the side. Sink down into your version of Skandasana here on this left leg. Maybe you can sink the hips down. Draw the right toes up. Use your hands or stay up higher. Breathing in. Good. Use your hands or not. You're going to bend your right leg, swing all the way towards the right leg. Maybe stay high here. Maybe sink down, left toes to the sky. Feel the stretch. Good. Then take the hands to the floor. Roll onto this right foot. Come into the center of the mat. Walk, heel toe the feet to the center and into your Malasana. Elbows into your knees, press your palms together, kind of where we started now. Nice, inhale, lift the chest up. Does it feel a little bit easier? You could have blocks underneath those heels. Now you could have the hands on the floor or reach them forwards. Come up onto the toes of the right foot. Bring your right hip onto your heel and then lower your right knee to the floor. So right back to where we started. Lifting the knee up, sink back down. Coming up onto the toes of the left foot, let the hip rest on the heel, lower the left knee, and sink back down. Okay. And flow from side to side. I know those legs might be wanting a little rest. That's okay. They will have one now. Good. A few more times. You don't have to touch the floor, just get towards the floor. Good. And then somehow sit your bum onto the mat. Bring the soles of the feet together. Hold onto the toes. Inhale, draw your chest forwards. Exhale and fold over the legs. Stillness is good. Any little wiggles is good. Walk over to the right side. Take the hand as far over to the right, the left hand as far over to the right as you can. Inhale and expand into that left side. And walking over to the other side. Get as far over as you can. Right hand over towards the left. Breathe into that right side. Walking the hands all the way back to the front and come up to seated. Bring your knees up and just extend your legs out in front. Take this to wherever feels good. Inhale, push down through the fingertips, lift yourself up tall, flex through your feet and just fold it forwards. Don't worry about the shape, just relax. See if you can bring it into your hamstrings though, out of your back, maybe bending your knees. As you inhale, try draw the chest forwards, try and lengthen the spine. But most of all, as you exhale, just relax. And start to roll your way up to seated. Reach your arms out in front and then just continue to roll down onto your back. Then take your arms up and over your head, your feet to the corners of the mat, and just let the toes turn to one side. Turn out to the side, sorry. Take a breath into the nose, fill yourself up. Let go of any stress. Open mouth and exhale, let it go. 2 more times like that, full breath in. Really fill yourself up. Freeing yourself up, ready for the day, let go of all that stress and tension. Open mouth and exhale, let it go. Last time, fill yourself up. Filling yourself up with goodness, with positivity. And as you exhale, letting go of stress, negativity.
Just breathing in and out through your nose. Let every muscle settle, relax. Let every muscle be soft. You can still feel the flow moving through your veins. Hopefully that will help you to flow through your day. You're welcome to stay here as long as is needed. You're welcome to continue the practice. But if it's time for you to get on with your day, then you can start to move your toes and move your fingers. Do a big yawn. You can roll over to the right side, take a fetal shape. And try and keep your eyes closed for a little bit longer. Now come up to seated. Sit in any shape that suits you. And bring your hands together, thumbs push into the chest bone. So in gratitude to whatever you are grateful for today. Big breath in. Open mouth and exhale, let it go. Thank you so much for joining me today. Namaste. I hope you feel challenged, worked. I hope you feel like you've had some time out of your head and in your bodies. I hope you managed to flow.